Toyota is legit giving away the Camry before the new 2025 comes out, and people are getting absolutely awesome deals on the 2024. Guess what? You just landed on the video that's going to save you thousands on a Camry and so much time. Take out a notepad and pay attention. First and foremost, if you're looking for a hybrid, forget it. They're all gone. No more brand new hybrids. They're all sold out. However, we've got about 12,000 Camry gas models in stock, right in line with the 10,000 Accords that Honda has nationally. The only issue is Honda has like 7,000 Accord hybrids, so make the total amount of Accords like 17,000. Now I get it. The next Camry is going to only come in hybrid, which is great, but they're gonna need to pump out crazy levels of inventory, in my opinion, to even keep up with Honda, because I think Honda is playing the volume game big time. Now, of the Camrys that you're going to see at the dealers, the SE and the LE, the two that are going to be the most commonly on the lot, 5,000 of the 12,000 Camrys are SEs and 3,000 are LEs. So you already can tell who Toyota is trying to cater to right now, and I actually really appreciate that, to be honest, trying to stick more to the cheaper end rather than squeeze out every dollar from the production MSRP. I'd take an SE all day long though, to be honest. I love the design, and I find that the SE is such a great value for the money. It just bugs me that they don't produce nearly as many, not even close, in all-wheel drive as they do front-wheel drive. But that'll change very, very soon. A front-wheel drive Camry with great tires will probably suffice in New England anyway, so I don't doubt it. So assuming I picked out a nice silver Camry SE front-wheel drive with an MSRP of $31,125, I'd be more than content with what's about to happen here, given the fact that my whole negotiation strategy is going to be based on the fact that it's an aging design with the 2025 coming out, and it's not my first choice, even if it is. And my backup plan that I'll tell the dealer is that I kind of prefer the Accord anyway, even if I don't, and I really wanted all-wheel drive, and maybe I'm still considering the Altima all-wheel drive. You have multiple different angles to play here in trying to drill down the price of a brand new Camry. Now, let me tell you something. At their cost, not even losing money, but literally at their invoice price from the factory, Toyota has a fat 9% markup. How do I know this? I explain how I pulled out all this information in my cheat sheet, which you can access in the description below. 25 bucks is kind of a bargain. Seriously. May raise the price soon though. Trust me when I tell you, the Camry makes Toyota money all day long. It's profitable. It's easy to sell. It's so perfect. And let's be real here, it'll probably treat you well too. Assuming we got the Camry at invoice, and honestly, if you've got the balls, push for more than this. I know I probably would. Assuming we got it at invoice, we'd be talking about a target price of $28,323. Nearly $3,000 off at minimum is what we're looking for from the dealer. Now, here's the deal. In the past, when Toyota pulls out a redesign on a common model like the Camry, the RAV, the Corolla, they usually will give a thick rebate, like a couple thousand that you can use on top of any dealer discount. But right now, nothing, no rebates. They are, however, offering a 4.75% promo APR at 60 months or 5.75 at 72, which honestly does help a lot. Toyota has been kind of stingy with their offers, but in terms of interest rates, has definitely made up for it, which helps, especially for you lease customers trying to drive down the payment. What do I mean by that? Well, Toyota has always had slightly lower resale values or residuals if you're leasing than Honda, yet at the same time, over the last couple of years, have been charging higher interest rates than Honda, which was yielding much more expensive lease payments than its competitor, Honda. Lower residual means more depreciation, and higher money factor means more interest on top of the depreciation, so Toyota programs were made more expensive than Honda as a product of that. Right now, the Toyota Camry has a 54% residual at the 36-month mark, assuming you leased for 12,000 miles per year, which is really consistent with what it's always been, and a modest 0.00137 money factor, which is about 3.29% APR when you convert. How am I getting all these rates and residuals? I explain all that in the cheat sheet. Now, plugging this all into the lease calculator, assuming you got the dealer to give you 9% off, assuming you're covering just the fees and first payment due at start, and assuming you stopped everything you were doing, look down and smash like and subscribe. Looking back up now, we'd be talking about $381 a month. That's not including your state sales tax. What sits so well with me though, when I'm dishing out these numbers, is the fact that over the 3 years, you're only paying about $2,200 in interest on the lease. Very, very fair program, in my opinion. Just need to get the discount for it to make sense. Because if we ran a lease on a comparable Accord, same structure with a similar MSRP, but no discount at all, it comes out to $30 more. If you got it discounted the same amount, it drops to $329. Doesn't that kind of bug you though? Use that as a backup plan for sure, and continue to drop Accord in your negotiation talks with the Toyota dealer, because that for sure will land you the superior deal in all of this. CTT baby, let's go. So much debris, man. So the Camry was a 2024 top safety pick. However, in the updated moderate overlap test, it received a marginal rating. And based on the report for the crash test, it looks like the rear passenger safety was compromised a bit during this particular test. So believe it or not, Geico quoted me $1,700 for the Camry. And you know what's funny? InsureViz.com is saying the average rate for a Camry right now is like $2,000 in America and $1,800 for an Accord. And I'm so curious if that's simply just related to theft rates on Toyotas, or if it's much more complicated than that. Where it beats Honda all day long though is reliability. Consumer Reports rates this thing an 88 out of 100 with the Accord coming in at a 79 and the Subaru Legacy a 77. If you know about Consumer Reports, you know that they love Subaru, and the Camry absolutely routed. Routed, a verb meaning to defeat and cause to retreat in disorder. Absolutely routed it, according to Consumer Reports. I personally would not consider a used one. I would try to hammer out a crazy deal on a brand new one, because I think that many of the used ones are highly overpriced still, and there's nothing better than getting the last year of a particular body design Toyota, because you know they worked out all the kinks. Get this thing. Get it brand new. Use my cheat sheet to score the lowest price on the Camry using all the tools I used to make this very video. And if you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.